Hey guys, welcome back to the channel and to this series. Today I'm gonna be doing just a quick tutorial on some shots that will get you out of some ranks. These are fairly simple. You can complicate them once you get up to the higher ranks. They do get a lot more complicated because you can they can vary in multiple ways. So you can change into musties, you can change into breezies. It's just very simple things. So I'm just basically going to show you how to air dribble and ceiling shot today. But before I get to that, I do want to mention I did leave out something in the first video. I didn't talk about regular just dribbling on the ground, so I thought it would be appropriate to add it into this video because I've been talking about air dribbles and ceiling shots, so it wouldn't be too out of place to talk about it here. But that's not going to take too long. So with dribbles on the ground, I forgot to tell you that it's easier to turn off ball cam. So if you turn off ball cam and get the ball, it's a lot easier to control it on the ground. Don't ask me why. I guess it's because your camera isn't constantly following the ball, but it is a lot easier to dribble with ball cam off. So as a practice for this, you could just stay in training, carry the ball around, jump with it, whatever you want to do, just practice keeping the ball on top of your car. But it is a lot easier to dribble with just ball cam off. But now that I finally said that, like I said, it's not that big of a deal. It's just a matter of practicing and putting in time. But since that's out of the way, I guess I'll start with air dribbles. So air dribbles aren't very difficult. It's just a matter of dribbling the ball with the nose of your car off the wall. You can do it off the ground too. That's your choice. I think there's two ways you could do it off the ground, I guess. There's one where you could pretty much you get the ball on top of your car and you pop it up and then you carry it, if I could actually do it properly. But you kind of just carry it after popping it up off the top of your car. You could also just get it off a bounce. So off a simple, and then take it up with you. But you can do it off the ground too, but those are a little bit more harder than the wall ones. So the wall, with air dribbles and ceiling shots alike, to get that pop that I just got, for example, you want to wait for the ball to go past this bottom part right here. So you want to get it after it goes to that bottom part. You can jump off with the ball or without the ball. Sorry, you can jump after the ball or you can jump at the same time with the ball. But to get a better air dribble, it would be better to jump at the same time. Unless you're going for a ceiling shot, then obviously you would. But I'm gonna switch to a training pack real quick. That's very good. I'm just gonna leave this. I'll put this code in the description if you just want to grab it, but it should be here in browse first. I think a lot of people use this one. It kind of just sets it up for you so you can kind of just practice it, but it does set it up perfectly for you. So with an air dribble, it's mostly just put it on the top of your car and then just drive it to wherever you want it, to be honest. And hopefully you have learned how to aerial, so this should be a little bit easier for you. That was a nice flip reset I just got there. But it should be a little bit easier for you if you have learned how to aerial. So most in low ranks, I mean, I used to think air dribbling was just you hit it in the air once and that's an air dribble. But to get a decent air dribble, the trick to it is, when I learned it, you kind of want to let the ball just fall in your car, and you kind of get this thing where it's stuck to the nose of your car. I can't really do it without spinning too much, but you kind of get it stuck on the nose of your car. You can just kind of take it all the way, and it's really just it doesn't really, you kind of just want to stop boosting for a little bit. Let the ball fall onto your car, and you can just drive it home. Aim for the corners, or just wherever the goalie is. I mean, the corners are usually the hardest to get to, and it would make it a little bit more unpredictable. But that is a trick to it. But first, try and hit the ball off the wall after you jump off first, and then maybe you could practice some more difficult ones. So at least try and hit it once. But that is the biggest trick to getting a good air dribble. It is just that one touch. After that one, well, the two touches. If you get a good touch off the wall, one. Two, if you get a good second touch in the air, then you've pretty much got yourself a good air dribble. There's really no doubting it. Now, ceiling shots is a different story. With ceiling shots, it is the same thing, but you want to hit it a lot harder than you do for an air dribble. You don't have to go up the ceiling like this. Give me a second. So you can just hit it up, you go off the ceiling, you just want to get a scoop. Let me try and get a good scoop. You want to get a scoop. You don't have to flip cancel, but a scoop is like the best thing you could do for a ceiling shot. You want to get a nice scoop, and you will get a lot of power. One, it's not too predictable in low ranks, especially if they don't pre-jump you. It isn't too predictable, and it is very good because not a lot of low rank players can actually aerial too well. So if you could actually land it, they probably won't be able to grab you, and it does get you a lot of power on the goal. Sorry, I'm tired. Now with ceiling shots, it's not difficult at all, because like I said, you can vary it, so you don't even have to be upside down. For example, let me just try. For example, you don't have to be upside down. You could flip your car around. Anything you want. It does vary. But if you are gonna learn how to do a ceiling shot, I would suggest learning how to do it upside down first. Because not only will this help you do ceiling shots, but this will also improve your ability to fly upside down, which is very key in Rocket League, just being able to fly at all angles. So if you can fly upside down, sideways, whatever directions, it would be very helpful. And to get better at flying upside down, there's a little trick you can do. If you go to, I guess free play is the best way to do it. If you go to free play, and you can come off the goals, like, I mean, usually you can just get a save off the goals too, like that. It's called the squishy save, I think. But you can come off the goals, and you can just fly. If you can hold it up, I guess. I'm just doing it very badly. But if you come off the goal, you can kind of just fly upside down. Practice flying upside down till you get to that point. Sideways, whatever. Sideways you can kind of do without kind of. But for upside down, going off that post is the best way to practice it. Now back to ceiling shots. Since I told you that, you don't have this to. Okay, where do I start? You can fall off the ceiling, or you can jump off. I think I mentioned in the last video where you don't keep your flick. So if you do decide to jump off, you have to be quick. But for example, if I fall off, I just have my flick, so I can use it whenever I want to. If I could actually land one, I can just use my flick whenever I want to. But if I jump off, you kind of have to boost down to the ball, so just that control to be able to jump off the ceiling at the right time. So you don't have to fall off the ceiling like I'm doing constantly because I'm in a training pack. You don't have to fall off the ceiling, you can jump off. And when you jump off, be sure to boost down. That's where the whole being able to fly upside down comes in handy. And to practice that, I think what I did when I started learning how to ceiling shot was I'd literally just go in free play and just jump off the ceiling constantly. And I think I can reach the ground and then still have my foot if I jump off. Or not. Eat my words right there. Yeah, no, I can't. What? I swear I could. Yeah, there we go. But yeah, you just jump off the ceiling. If you can just practice that motion of coming off the ceiling, jumping down, and flicking constantly, that will also help you improve with ceiling shots. But I think I'm just going to cut this one short because it's not really that big of a... They're not really too hard mechanics to do. Just the biggest things are you want to remember to get the ball over this line right here. I guess it looks different on every map. But you want to get the ball over there to get a nice pop. And remember also to keep the ball in the nose of your car when doing air dribbles. I mean, the air dribble thing is kind of difficult, so I wouldn't blame you if you gave up. If you tried it and you gave up, I wouldn't blame you. It is difficult. But if you do practice it for a while, you will get it. I'm trying to think if there's anything else I forgot to mention. Oh yeah, do this in free play without boost also. But apart from that, I think that's it. I will show you more advanced air dribbles and more advanced ceiling shots later. I just wanted to get the bases out the way. But yeah, I think that's gonna call it for this video. Please comment if you have any questions. And if you would like me to explain a little bit more in detail, I wouldn't mind. Just let me know and I will post maybe a second video or a follow-up video about it. I'll maybe make a separate playlist for it. So we'll do a follow-up videos and then I'll do requested tutorials. But anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Please like, subscribe, and have a nice day.